As the pandemic kept travel local, it also made us reconsider what we want from a vacation. This proved rocket fuel for RV ownership, and in the US, 80% of RV purchases in 2020 were from new buyers. We're not talking about your grandparents' caravan or your influencers' #van life here. RV holidays are becoming a way for travelers to embrace adventure, privacy, self-sufficiency, and nostalgia all at once. Club Jupiter is one of my favorite examples. It's essentially a caravan, but it's stationed in a holiday park just outside of the British seaside town Margate. Its unassuming vinyl exterior gives way to these retro cool rooms. You can sleep surrounded by 1950s cowboy wallpaper, then cook breakfast in a kitchen with a very on-trend brown tile backsplash. And I'm not the only one who loves it. It was sold out for all of summer 2021. But it is decidedly more van life 2.0 than mass market. And frankly, I find the luxury segment least interesting when it comes to thinking about the future of the RV industry. I'm much more eager to track how the budget-conscious consumer will utilize the privacy and freedom that a self-contained campervan offers. A brilliant illustration of the potential here is YonderEscalante. It's a stunning campsite and RV park in the middle of Utah's Grand Staircase National Monument. RV owners can stay for just $30 a night, and this gives them access to amenities like luxurious outdoor showers, a drive-in movie theater, and those spectacular views. It's like an Amman resort, but on a Travelodge budget. The sweet spot here is for brands to think about unlocking access to aspirational travel moments. Kift, formerly known as Kibbo, does a really great job of this. It's a social media hub meets IRL members club for American RV owners. On their digital network, members can trade tips with fellow enthusiasts or collaborate even on tandem road trips, getting them access to insight and travel planning time that they wouldn't otherwise have access to. Membership starts at around $100 a year, so we're not talking about a bargain basement option here, but it's probably less than you spend on streaming services. This ethos of community may be a driving factor in RV adoption, but just as important is this concept of the self-sufficiency surge that we've previously written about on Stylus. This is the idea that the chaos of living during a pandemic has people seeking control over everything from food production to holiday planning. As one RV designer told the publication Dezeen, we are in the middle of a mindset shift. Global travel restrictions have caused people to rethink what they expect from their vacations. And the stats back this up. Among new American RV owners, purchase motivations like traveling in comfort, working remotely, and exploring all outranked COVID travel restrictions. So it's this nexus of the desire to escape, maintain a private space, and enmesh yourself in new places and communities that's supercharging the sector right now. But before we end, I want to note the sustainability question, which is and should be a real threat to the gas-powered RV industry. One interesting solution that I'm watching comes from Volkswagen. In 2022, it will launch its electric camper, the ID. Buzz, and this van promises a range of 370 miles, which is the closest yet to a traditional van, which needs about 400 miles before refueling. And for context, that's about the distance between London to Edinburgh. That being said, we really need more RV manufacturers to prioritize electric vehicles to keep this industry healthy and moving forward. And if you want to dive more into this theme, you can check out our report, The Van Life Staycation Vehicle Opportunity, as well as Reimagining the Staycation. Thank you for listening and happy travels.